Hi guys, we're back again. All right, y'all. Let's see what we can make. Let's make a woolly booger. Okay. I got some red thread on here that I had from tying another one. But let's go ahead and make a woolly booger, but use the red thread. I got a blue hook. It may look black in the video, but I'm not for sure. Anyways, wind a little thread on there. Trim that up. Now, I think we're going to use some natural hackle. But what I'm going to do is I want to tie a woolly booger for some trout. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bottom on the back. And they'll have some little bitty feathers that are like under feathers. And you'll find a couple that are like this. Okay, now these are awful white and I don't want to use the white. So what I'm going to do is, and sometimes you can't find those. So I'm going to take the big feather and this part that's down here. See, there's one right there stuck on the end. But this part down here, you get different shades as it comes down. And most of it's kind of a smoky gray. But you can even take the tip of the feather and use it. But this is what I like to do is as woolly boogers progress upwards, you can make them, flare out and stuff. But I'm going to tie an easy woolly booger. So, but this down here is shorter and this is a little longer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take right here, I'm going to pinch the feather, then I'm going to pull that whole piece back off of there like you're going to do a fletch. Then you can take a little bit of that feather and get you a little tuft. Wind this all the way back to about there and then lock that piece down. Okay, now it doesn't look like enough, so what you're going to do, just grab another little bit of that, so you can get some more, fold her up, then you're going to lock that down, work your way back up. Okay, now it's got a nice really fluffy tail. Actually, I want to go back a little bit more. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is as I get up to there, I'm going to put, oh, there it is. I'm looking for my little lead. Here's a little piece of lead. Now, mind you, lead is not good for you, so don't, and all that. This is pure lead. It will make you sick, and may not today, but one of these days. Anyways, use gloves if you're scared, but just go wash your hands when you're done. But put the piece of lead on there, and you can, if you want it heavy, you can twist it up. I don't want it heavy, so I'm just going to do 2 wraps. Then might have to help it down because sometimes it don't want to stick. But go back down it and lock that piece back down. And get it up, and you can just twirl it a few times and it'll bust off. So now I'm going to take and use some cheap plastic Chenille. It doesn't need to be nothing fancy. And you lock that down and you go back up. Now, just twist it up like I said before, and it doesn't matter if you do it one piece at a time. Go loop to loop like this. Just as you're working your way up, with all chenille, you should be like stroking it back like that. But ouch, don't poke your finger. That's what I just did. But you can also just twist it up, but as you go, make sure you keep folding it back. Get your way up to the front. And there is a really cheap woolly booger. Now, if you're running this thing on a fly rod, you'll be able to get it out there a little further with that lead. but you don't want to get too heavy of a lead depending on your fly rod. Okay, now see, you can do that and whip that on there, but with woolly boogers, they have that little extra mess of fur sticking out front. So you can get you a little straw like this. This is one that came in a kit with my whip finisher. But all you got to do is get your coffee straw, and you're going to take it and you're going to loop once, twice around the nose of that, and then you're going to spin it up, and you can push that stuff back and just hook and just slide it right off. And that does the same thing as the whip finisher. But this is like I paid for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors, 9, 10 colors. Okay, yeah, for 10 colors of this plastic chenille. And you get blue, and there's gray, there's a kind of a yellow gold, maybe a pear color, but there's some chartreuse, green, purple, and then they give you a kind of a darker orange and then a lighter orange or gold. But that whole pack literally cost like $2 free shipping. You just had to wait like 3 weeks to get it. So but if I had to put a cost on this, the most expensive thing was the hook. You probably got 25-cent hook, but the chenille you're at a penny, if that, and the feather didn't cost nothing if you go out and find one laying on the ground with a little fluff on it. You can use wild feathers, it's fine, just don't put them in with other stuff. And I would suggest, if you're going to use a wild feather, go into the sink, wash it with a little Dawn soap. It'll dry up any mites or anything in there, hopefully, so it doesn't invade your tackle box. Because if you put wild feathers in your tackle box, they will eat your feather jigs and flies alive. Trust me, they will be gone. So, but this is a little cheap woolly booger. It will work, trust me. Have a good one, guys. Go fishing. Stay out of trouble. Be careful when you're out there, and just have fun. Bye.